In today's video, we have something unique. And no, there's no unboxing. This thing's been out of the box for a few days because we've really been enjoying the heck out of it. And this is a little basher unlike any basher I've ever personally experienced. Just look at the size of it. It looks tiny next to this 16 scale Hypergo. But make no mistake, this thing is incredibly capable. In fact, this might be the most capable 24 scale RC car I have ever driven. We'll get to the finer points later, but for now, let me just show you what I'm talking about. I've been enjoying this truck for a few days before I even started filming. And for how small it is, that suspension is fantastic off-road. Look at that. FMS just does good stuff. Oh, nice. One of the key reasons why it does handle so well off-road, despite how small it is the suspension is oil-filled and there is oil in that suspension. And look at how long that travel is. This very, very flexible plastic really helps absorb shock from those types of crashes. Ooh. 24 scale basher. Look at it just fly across this terrain. Amazing. Really amazing for a basher this small to be this capable on this kind of terrain. And when you need it to, it actually handles pretty well. I'm one-handed driving this thing, and it's no problem. It's easy. I never thought I would be impressed by a basher this small in my life. Here I am, and I am impressed. It's difficult to even critique something like this because it's so small. The fact that it can do any of this at this speed, at that size, is incredible. So it's hard to point at any major flaws because for something at that size and that price range and that capability, what's not to love? I think this thing would actually be a lot of fun at the skate park. We're gonna do that, but first, we're gonna find out how fast this thing actually is. Let's speed test it. Oh, wheelie. Whatever the speed is, it looks like it's going absolutely ripping fast because of its size. Oh, nice brakes. They don't just slam on. All right, that was full throttle for about a second. Hey, 16 miles per hour. That's not bad. It looks so much faster than that because of its size. Oh, analyzer again. Let's see if we can actually do a little bit of crawling in low gear. Oh, almost. Open diffs. Not really good for crawling. I think high gear is going to be the answer here. And it is. This is not gentle terrain by any stretch, and a little Colorado can do it.
And it's handling it quite well, I might add. Oh, staircase. Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh, it's a good thing that thing's so tough. I'm curious what the range of that tiny little receiver and this tiny little radio is. Let's find out. It seems to be pretty good because I can hardly even see the car anymore. Easily the most impressive 24 scale basher I have ever experienced. In fact, it's one of the most fun little bashers I've ever driven as well. You can bash outside as well as inside. Hit it. Oh, nice. Wow. A little bit easier to drive in low gear inside, I think. Oh, you did actually climb the rock. Well done. Leftover bits of our crawler course because we're going to be breaking this thing out pretty soon. FMS has built a little 24 scale basher that can kind of do it all. It's like a little miracle car. And I've absolutely had every bit as much fun with this as I would with this, these, that, or any of those. More fun than my car Frankenstein table here. It makes sense to me. Probably some of you other hobbyists out there know exactly what I'm talking about. And I've had as much fun with this as I would have this. One of the most fun small scale RC cars that has ever been made. And this is right up there with it in fun factor. Now the 2-speed transmission is pretty cool, but because of the open differentials, the low gear, it really doesn't do much for crawling for this RC car. But if you lock those differentials, this would be an incredibly capable outdoor crawler, especially with those big tires and that bumper clearance. Body has not cracked anywhere, even at the skate park. And what a cool looking little truck. It's a licensed body, Chevy Colorado. This Chevy line from FMS is really, really cool. We have more on the way as well. And of course, like FMS models, this does have a quick release body. I wouldn't call it clipless because, well, there is a company out there that would probably take exception to that. And as far as damage goes from the bashing in the skate park, well, the only thing I can think of is nothing. Nothing's been damaged. This car withstood it all and still runs perfectly. Oh, that was a nice long wheelie. You can even see the body roll a bit with that suspension, which I think is just really cool and shows how active that suspension actually is. So all in all, I think it's safe to say I'm very impressed with this little RC car. Link in the description if you guys are interested in one. Let me just say, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Remember, it's not about miles per hour, it's about smiles per mile. This car defines smiles per mile. So have fun, and we will see you in the next one.